Alright, today I'm going to be talking about how to catch tarpon in the Indian River Lagoon. Or better yet, how to hook tarpon. Catching them is a whole different ballgame. But what I found out in the lagoon, if you can find little coves or mosquito impoundments, fishing really small lures, you can catch fish. The tarpon are here. This is a breeding ground for the small tarpon, and those are my favorite, from 5 pounds to 30 pounds. Are a hoot on light tackle. Now the lures I'm using are small. I'm not using very big lures at all. Actually, the best thing you can use to catch tarpon in here is a fly rod. With a small fly, the tarpon will tear it up. The secret is small lures, like the little Uzuri. I'm also throwing a Gulfstream lure and very small jig. It's one of the smallest jig heads they make, but it has a good sturdy hook to it. And I put a little tube lure, actually it's a little crappy rigged tube, on there. It's hollow in the center. If I want to sit there and put some smell inside of it, I can take some whatever type of stuff that you want to use. You can stick it up in there and give a little scent to your lures. Good options, but you want to go small. And you want to work them slow. If you're not getting hit by these tarpon, you're working them too fast. Slow is better. Even a lure. This lure here, work it super slow. Sometimes I just throw it out there. I don't even move it and just let it sit there, and the tarpon will blow up on it. So you might see them. You're going to see them rolling. If you see those bubbles, cast in front of those bubbles. A DOA shrimp is another good option. DOA terrorizer. Sometimes you got to play around and find out what they're hungry for. But I like to get back in these little coves, these little areas, kind of hidden areas, and they're all throughout the Indian River Lagoon. You just got to find them. Some of them got little mangrove tunnels you got to go through to get to them, which keeps the boats out. So it's either kayak or paddleboard is the only way you can get to these little spots. You sit there, wait. You're going to see that after a while, you're going to see those tarpon roll. If you find one spot, chances are they're going to hold there all the time. So really cool. So today, target tarpon. Let's see what we're going to do here. In this. This is one of the little tunnels I was talking about. Well, it's not even a tunnel. It's a little creek, and most boats don't even know it's here. Okay, I'm in my little pocket. Saw some activity as I'm paddling up to it. It's pretty quiet right now, but I'm going to start casting. Starting off with a little Uzuri. You want to make sure your hooks are good and sharp. These are really small hooks for a tarpon, but the tarpon here aren't that big, so I'm just going to throw it out there. It's a spin bait. I'm just going to slowly twitch it. So, turn the cameras on. There we go. Oh! Had him on. Got a hit. As far as tarpon fishing in the lagoon, what I like to throw, because these tarpon, like I say, they're anywhere from 5 pound to 30 pound. And I like to throw, yeah, it's pretty light. It's a 2500. It's a Penn Battle 2. And I teamed it up with an Omen Green. This is from 13. Good quality rod that's not going to break the bank. I like to get the rods. I don't like to spend a ton of money on my rod and reel combos. But this combo, just with 10-pound braid, is my go-to. A lot of fun. Might be outgunned a few times, but usually the tarpon, they go up, they go down. They're usually not going in the mangroves, so I'm pretty well off with this. I'm only using 20-pound test leader. I want a real light presentation. Casting, like I say, a Gulfstream lure. This is a small little Gulfstream lure jig, and I just got one of those little crappy soft plastic on the back, so it's a real small presentation. Elephants eat peanuts, and tarpon definitely likes small baits. So, small outfit, Pin Battle 2, number 13 Green Omen. Now this is a medium heavy, fast action, so it's got a lot of backbone. Good quality of rod that's not going to break the bank. So team these up, I'm ready to go. I can't see spending $200, $300, $400 on an outfit, especially when I'm out on a paddleboard. I usually end up breaking those real sensitive rods that run in the $200 to $300 range. So this is my pick. Now if you guys want to target tarpon in the lagoon, now tarpon will drive you crazy. I could not be a tarpon guide, because one day they're here, one day they're not. One day they're here, they're showing themselves, rolling all over. No matter what you throw, they're just not hitting. It's like that with tarpon. So always have a backup plan. If the tarpon are really giving you a hard time, and you spend several hours, like I have this morning, with only one bump, sometimes it's time to go out there, chase some redfish, chase some snook and trout. So, you know, and then sometimes you come back an hour or two later, try your little tarpon spot, and then they're turned on. So I think with tarpon, there's no real rhyme or reason. You just got to be at the right place at the right time. So get on out there, catch some tarpon. Well, out here today I went out there, got one bump from a tarpon, that's it. So if you're looking to target tarpon in the Indian River Lagoon, always make sure you got a backup plan, because sometimes when they're not biting, you're better off going out chasing some redfish, trout, and snook. So, you know, when they're hitting, that's good. When they're not, it's time to move on. So anyway, hope you enjoy this video. Always remember, subscribe to my channel. New videos up every Wednesday, and always thank you for watching. See you next week.